Hey everyone, I am Mike of mikeandtessplay, and welcome back to Pokemon Sword version. Last time we beat Raihan just like Leon does, and we finally took the lead in the actual rival run against Tess, even though the lead didn't matter, it all comes down to the final battle, regardless of who won that one. But this time... Hey there, Mike. You gave Raihan a good thrashing, and that means you've completed the gym challenge. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart. I really wish we could go celebrate, but I think there's some things we should talk over. I'm like, okay. That light that covered Hammerlock. It was just like the Darkest Day, where it said the giant Pokemon went on a rampage and almost destroyed the entire Galar region. It certainly seems to be that way, my dear. As you know, we Dynamax our Pokemon today using the energy from wishing stars that have fallen to us. But we still don't know how to fully control the energy behind Dynamaxing or how the two heroes managed to do so. In fact, we're not even sure who or what the two heroes actually were. That legendary Sword and Shield. Sonia, my dearest, my lab coat is yours now. Are you sure, Gran? I still haven't finished the work you've assigned me. Think of this as something to help you finish that work. As everyone knows, wearing a lab coat is the only way to actually complete research? Professor Sonia! Yeah! The two heroes that protected the Galar region from the Darkest Day. The legend of the Sword and Shield you just mentioned. It's up to you to figure out the truth behind it all. I know, Gran. I'll do what I can. You or Hop could be the one to take down Leon, and I don't want to miss that. Not to worry, you can count on me to take care of everything. You just focus on getting to Winden. Go on, head to the station or you'll miss your train. It's true! Sonia is now a professor, and Professor Magnolia has taken off her coat and given it to her, and we're getting cheered on our way off! Best battle of the year, somebody said. And... we gotta go to the train station, where there's more people cheering our name and saying they'll be cheering for us during the semifinals, but not during the finals itself, so, you know, whatever they want to do. Wait up, Mike, I'm coming too! I had Raihan beat in no time. Once I got my head on straight and stopped doubting every decision I made, that is. How? It took you 5 minutes! And you never stopped nattering on through the entire battle. We're pretty different from the champion in that. But your strength is genuine, as proven by the Dragon Badge you won from me. You came at me with all the force of Raging Storm, and even I was blown away. Listen up, you two. Battle your way through the Champion Cup tournament to face Leon. One of you ought to. I reckon I'm still the favorite to win, but I'm up against my true rival, Mike, who has defeated you, let me see, 7 times? Is that right? So I'll bring out every last thing I learned during my battle with you, Raihan, to beat him. So get a move on, Mike. The train's waiting. Have we beaten Hop 7 times at this point? Something like that. It's something close to that. But he's like, I'm still the favorite, even though I've lost to a gym leader along the way, and I lost to Bede, and Mike has beaten me literally every single time. But, you know... We're finally headed for Winden. There's a lot I want to check out there. There's that big tower and the monorail and Winden Stadium where the whole of Galar, no, the whole world is going to be watching us. I'm just like, huh. You get it, right? You and me are going to make our match there the greatest match that ever was. If you say so, Hop. I believe you. And we're not in Winden, and there doesn't seem to be an explanation for this. It's just like, okay, you've made it to Route 10. There you go. So this is Route 10. It's like a wall made out of snow. Bet there will be Ice-type Pokemon crawling out of the woodwork in a place like this. Come on, Mike. Reckon we'll be able to train ourselves up to new heights here before the Champion Cup starts? I believe in myself and the Pokemon on my team, and I know we'll all get loads stronger. So I'm off. See you in Winden, mate. So, interesting things about Route 10. Well, outside of items and the new Pokemon we are going to be encountering here. This is essentially Sword and Shield's Victory Road. Yeah, there's not an officially named Victory Road. That's something they did away with in Gen 7 and appears to be gone for good, since they didn't do it here either. And I really thought that one of the new Pokemon would just pop up here. But you know what? There's a better place to get them later. So, yeah, this will be a rather difficult trek full of trainers. Starting with a doctor. And yeah, this is the essential Victory Road. It's much shorter than a traditional Victory Road would be. You know, you're not going to be solving puzzles or going through a lot to get through it. You're just basically going to be... Oh. Okay. You're just basically going to be fighting trainers in hail all the way through. Yes, it's still hailing here. But, you know, it's as close to a Victory Road as this game has, because it is the last route before, well, you get to this game's version of a Pokemon League. This Pokemon ended up injured. You don't heal me. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I'd grown used to, like, the doctors and nurses and stuff in Pokemon games healing you when you encounter them in routes, but nope, not the case here. So, also ride your bike in the snow. Because as everyone knows, riding bikes in snow is the best way to ride bikes. And I like how this guy was just like waiting at the top of the mountain. He's like, I am prepared for any challenger! Oh, he really is prepared for me. A Steelix is, not my favorite opponent. Is my only good special... I can still... Ringo, you can take him. Steelix has huge physical defense, but... Okay, yeah, it's 2-hit KO. That was oh, no. Bad Steelix. I don't want you to use Curse. Also, this is another case of a Pokemon being gigantic and appearing... Steelix is like 30-some feet long, like... And yet here it's like, nah, he's like 6 feet tall. Tiny. Like, he looks smaller than Rillaboom. He's like, I don't even know, 5 times longer? But it's okay. He gets knocked out by hail. And we gain experience. Sparky continues to level up faster than everybody else and not get used. Ooh, Mudsdale. You know what? It would be foolish to send a rock type into this, and yeah. Oh, this guy was not my favorite matchup. Really? That close to a 1-hit KO and I don't get... Hey, nice, you dodged. Way to go, Ringo. Just go away. Oh. You're not an interesting enough trainer for where you are. Honestly, though, it is, Victory Roads are always cool. They've got tough opponents with Pokemon that you probably haven't seen much of, if at all. Why do I keep hitting Y? I mean, it makes sense to hit Y here, where I'm switching Pokemon around, but, like, in the field, that's not what I want to hit. I am honestly... Ooh, I have Bonus now. Okay. Telling us about Gigantamaxing after we've definitely seen... Ah! I don't even know which one I ran into! Okay. The Sneasel was chasing me, and there's an Abomasnow here. Yeah, there's just always going to be... Wow, you're high-leveled. Oh. Well, that's awkward. That's real awkward. Brooke? You can run now. Okay, good. Just decided to take a tremendous amount of damage before running away. That's fine. I'll go heal. Well, not go heal. I'm just going to actually use healing items. Yeah. You might as well heal Ringo, too. Slippers, you can take it. But yeah, I'm honestly shocked that we haven't seen any of the Pokemon yet. Get more nervous about battles than work. Why? Like, don't you have, like, responsibilities at work? Something? He's got a Weavile. That's cool. We haven't seen a Weavile before. I'm using... Oh, wait, no. I guess we have if it gives us a type chart for it. Whee! Oh, yeah. We saw one in, somewhere. A gym. We saw it in Pierce's gym. Yes. That's where we... I'm like, where did we see the thing? I don't know. Playdoll. That I will switch out for... Yeah, because it's got psychic moves. And Brooke... Even though Brooke could try to take it with Shadow Ball... I mean, if it tried to use ground moves on a Levitator, that would be funny, but... I think it would just blast me with Psychic and... Of course it uses Earth Power. Of course it used Earth Power there. Because, you know, it just wanted to contradict me, although... I don't know. I don't know what would have happened, but I decided that Slippers was the right choice for this particular matchup. Not that her leftovers helps because constant hail! Because, yeah, you know, having a constant annoying weather effect during the de facto victory road with no way to heal is a good idea? Question mark? Doubt? I don't know. I'm not a fan of weather routes in general, and the fact that we've already had a hail one, and that there's another hail one here, it's just frustrating. But this guy is clearly going to have a Corviknight because he's a cabbie, and as we all know, cabbies in this game. Well, they're driving Corviknight taxis around. Well, flying taxis, but still. You have Unnerve, but you know what? I'm a very good matchup against you right now. Brooke's Flamethrower is here. Aha! Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Alright, Brooke. You just have to fight through it once. Just once. Just one little fight through of confusion. I'll swap you out, whatever's coming in next. Just fight through it. Good job. Okay, excellent. And down goes the Corviknight. It was kind of a risky matchup, because Steel type against a Fairy type, but... Oh, you want to learn Explosion! Yeah. No, never. Never Explosion. Bad. I said I would switch her out, no matter what was coming in next. Appa, this is not going to be your favorite day, buddy. Appa has now developed the trend of, oh yeah, whenever I come in, it's to take a super effective attack against me and then try to KO it back. It's fine. It's all good. Oh. Hey, he leveled up. Excellent. And we defeat the cabbie. Something about a Corviknight legend. At this point, I'm not really paying attention to what the in-game trainers say. They're not really as funny at this stage of the game. But as you can see, we're gaining levels quickly here. I am going to... I really thought I bought more Hyper Potions than that. I could use, like, the... You know, the bitter items, but I never like using the bitter items, so... Not going to here. Seriously, still have not seen the new Pokemon of this route. This is, like, I've never gone this far in the route without seeing the common one. I'm trying to just sort of take a natural approach to running into the new Pokemon on this route right now. Because, yeah, I'm trying to get through the whole route kind of in one... You made it rain! Oh, Pelipper, you're my favorite right now. Although Slippers is a terrible matchup for you, so Sparky's actually going to get to see a battle. Even though he's still going to level up faster than everybody else. Ooh. Setting up a Tailwind. Okay, you might outspeed me at this point. No, still no. Bolton is so fast. Nice. And we get the experience. Ooh! Slippers learns Earthquake naturally? I was going back and forth on whether it was worth it to go buy another Earthquake TR, but hey, if you're gonna learn it, that works for me. A Knock Towel. You know what, Chompers? You haven't been in a fight yet this episode. You're the only one who hasn't been in a fight yet this episode, I think. So let's get the whole team involved. Why not? And we're going to Rock Tomb, try to cut that speed, even though with the Tailwind it doesn't really matter, because he's going to outspeed me anyway. That I don't have Swift Swim, although that would be... Oh. Well, you can also just one-hit him, Chompers. That works too. That always works. We defeated the Postman. And yeah, good money from this route, obviously. Why do I keep hitting the wrong button? This episode name might end up being like, why the Y button? If I remember. Cub Choose, and oh my! Mr. Beartick. There it is! Alright. So it wasn't totally natural, but new on Route 10 is Galarian Mr. Mime. Galarian Mr. Mime is now an Ice Psychic type, so traded the Fairy for Ice, basically. But he's not bad. He's very much like original Mr. Mime in that he's a very odd sort of Pokemon. He's very good special defensively and with speed and special attack, but terrible on the physical side. He actually gets an evolution now, Mr. Rhyme, which is very cool, very nice to see a Gen 1 Pokemon that's always been a little lackluster get an evolution, but its evolution isn't all that powerful. It's kind of barely stronger than original Mr. Mime. It does have Screen Cleaner, which very oddly erases Light Screen and Protect when it hits and Reflect when it hits the field, which is what Mr. Mime is known for. But even so, it has very good coverage and a solid offensive Pokemon. Not a very good defensive Pokemon with the Ice Psychic typing. Got a lot of weaknesses, but it's good enough. You can get him much earlier in the wild area through dens. So he gets an 8 out of 10 for in-game use. If you're somehow still looking for a Pokemon and you could use a decent offensive Pokemon, Mr. Mime's a good way to go. The Galarian form, that is. I mean, the original form you can... Well, I already have one in my box somewhere. And there are 3 other new Pokemon... Oops. There are 3 other new Pokemon that can be found on this route. I am going to bike around for just a minute here, try to find the one who appears in the wild. And you know what? While I do that, let me talk about the other 2, because one of them appears as a 2%... You know what? You're going to be in my way. One of them appears as a 2% encounter in the grass in Sword version, so definitely not going to be going for that one. So I might as well cover it now, because we can just throw an image on screen as I'm trying to find the other overworld Pokemon that I can find. So, appearing on screen right now should be the Rock-type Pokemon, Jorner. Jorner is, obviously, like I just said, a pure Rock type, found here in, rustling grass at 2%. Whoops. At 2%, only in Sword version. He is a Sword version exclusive. He is odd. He's kind of a quick Rock type with the standard Rock type abilities. High physical defense, high physical attack, not a lot in terms of special stats, but he's oddly quick for his kind of style of battling. Yeah, I'll give him that. He does come from the slow experience group, which as I've said many times at this point, is not ideal. But he's also weight-based. Like, he has a lot of weight-based attacks and things, and he weighs a lot. So it's an interesting concept that they went with. But the fact that he appears so late in the game and is on the slow experience-gaining set really makes him tougher to use in-game. He's decent enough if you do run into one and decide to catch it. He gets a 6 out of 10 for in-game use from me, and he's not a bad Pokemon. The other Pokemon found here at 2% in the grass, in a Shield version, I knew that there was a path here, in a Shield version exclusive, Power Herb. Basically a free Solar Beam or Sky Attack or something without charging. The other Pokemon found here in a Shield version exclusive is the Ice-type Pokemon Ice-Q. Actually, pretty interesting in that both of the Pokemon found very rarely here are used by their respective typed 6th gym leader in their game. But Ice-Q is an adorable penguin, which is always a good thing. He's a very weird Pokemon. He's basically based around Hail, because his ability, Ice Face, allows him to take a free hit without any damage. Without any damage, I believe. But it goes away, and then his stats completely change. He goes from a tanky Pokemon to a fast, not tanky Pokemon. Kind of a glass cannon, but not really strong enough to be a glass cannon. He's got pretty low stats overall and very little coverage, but in the Hail, his Ice Face will grow back. Not at the end of every single turn. I have not been able to pull like full information on this. I've seen him do it like 3 turns in a row, but I've also seen it fail. So I'm not entirely sure what Sneasel. I'm not entirely sure what the deal is there. But I know that in the Hail, he could be a dangerous Pokemon because free hits are free hits. I mean, there's nothing wrong with... How are you not able to run away from a Sneasel? It's not that fast. And you are fast. Get away. Alright, and then... yes. So, Ice-Q, like I said, kind of weird. Hail-based Pokemon. Again, very late in the game, but if you want to use him, he gets a 6 out of 10 from in-game from me. And that covers the ones that I knew I wasn't going to run into. And I was hopeful on the other one. I think I'm going to call it. Just in the interest of not running all around forever. The last new Pokemon that can be found here on Route 10 at a 1% chance in the overworld is, appearing on screen now, Draladon. Draladon is a Steel Dragon type Pokemon, which we saw in the very last episode being used by Raihan. He is a mixed beast, is how I described him. He tends to lean more towards the special attacking side, but he can also go physical. He's not in the slow experience group, which for a fairly powerful dragon is a really big boost. And he's got good typing. Steel Dragon only has 2 weaknesses, neither one of which is a traditional dragon type weakness, and actually, because his steel typing resists all of the dragon type weaknesses. So, Steel Dragon has only been done once before Draladon, and that was with a covered legendary. So, very good typing, very good offense, very good just stats overall. Super strong Pokemon. He does need TR support. More so than a lot of other Pokemon. Some, like the Rillaboom I'm using, definitely rely on TRs, and TRs being as easy to get as they are, not really a downside, but just wanted to note that. Draladon is a fantastic Pokemon. I couldn't get him to show up here, but he shows up at 1%, and he gets a 9 out of 10 for in-game use from me. And that completes the Pokemon ratings for this game. Yay! They're done! I don't have to do them anymore! Let's go fight people! So yeah, tons of new Pokemon in this game. one interesting thing that I wanted to note, I mean, there are other Pokemon that become available that I could rate at some later date, and I might if we decide to do the expansion passes. And, of course, there is one other new Pokemon that we'll encounter in the course of the story, but I'll get there when I get there. But what is interesting about this game, most of the time when you're doing a rating out of, 10, you would expect, okay, there's going to be some Pokemon at the very bottom, some at the very top. Nothing new to Galar fell below a 4 out of 10 for me, or got a 10 out of 10. All of them either have some positives or have some flaws. Well, obviously, they all have both. So, very interesting new set of Pokemon. I think it's pretty well balanced, the new Pokemon, in that they all have their own little niche to fall into for the most part, and even the ones who don't aren't that bad. And on the flip side, none are all that dominant, so you've got a really good sort of mix of Pokemon. And this guy's a Sandstorm trainer, which we've now seen a Rain trainer and a Sandstorm trainer on the Hail route, so that's interesting. And Rhydon is actually not what I would have expected here. You might expect a Rhyperior, but Rhydon used to be a fully evolved Pokemon. Rhydon is the very first introduction of Pokemon whose type is not what you think it is, because he's ground rock, not rock ground, and everything else in Gen 1 was rock ground, so you're like, oh yeah, I know what this is, and then nope. I mean, it's functionally the same, but not actually the same. And my whole team has gained 2 levels, basically, at this point on this route. So, pretty good. For a Victory Road, it's pretty short. I mean, I think it's literally this guy and one other trainer, and okay, you're a Galarian Darmanitan. That's better, I think. Maybe. Yeah, Brooke, you can take it. You've got solid physical. I thought he might outspeed. Yeah, you're a solid physical tank. Oh. I did not expect that to one-hit KO. I thought that was going to be an issue for me. Oh well, good job, Brooke. Phalanx. I'll stay in, yeah. Got my fairy type out. You're basically my fighting type counter. I didn't think you'd get outsped. Sorry, Brooke. I will never remember what genders my Pokemon are in this game. That has been established at this point. You've hit level 51. Oh, you have a third Pokemon. Grapple locked. No, I'm not going to do it to you this time, Appa. I'm like, well, it's time to switch into another break. But no, I'll give him a break. That was not an intentional pun. I want it to be known that was not an intentional pun. But Slippers, why don't you try out your new? This is gonna do something annoying, isn't it? Slippers should not be outspeeding anything. I'm like expecting like a forced switch or is Grapplock really that slow? He shouldn't be. Does Octolock go last for some reason? He might not have a move that can hit a ghost type. Now that I think about it. That would be funny. In which case, I made a really good switch. Way to go, Slippers. My Pokemon are marvelous. Thank you for noticing that, gentlemen. Brooke, you're switching out. Appa and Slippers are going to be taking on the last trainers here. And this is something I actually think is really cool. These two. It's been a while. I'm glad we can meet up again. Let's see how strong you've got. Great Pokemon and trainers really shine with something special when they're on camera. They say it's been a while. Interviewers Gillian and Cam. We actually fought these guys before. In something that I really think is interesting. yes, we fought these two all the way back in, I'm gonna blank on, oh man. This is just a perfect set to Earthquake, but I can't do it because it'll KO Slipper or Appa. But yes, we fought these two way back in the route immediately following the first gym. So they've been, I guess the implication is that they've been training and going along the adventure with us, and we've run into them again now that we've hit the end. So I thought that was a very neat little, not twist so much as just thing. They've got, you know, the first time we fought them, they had a Clink and a Helioptile. Now they've got a Kling Clang and a Heliolisk. I don't remember what their other two Pokemon were, but I don't even remember if they had two other Pokemon, to be honest. It's been a long time since we actually fought them. But, oh! That is something interesting, and I'm going to take advantage of double battling here. I don't really need potions after this. Not much, anyway. Might as well make sure Appa doesn't die. Came actually very close in that last... Really? Oh, don't... Oh. I don't like confusion, and now he's paralyzed too. And a critical? Are you serious? So let's see. Critical hit, paralyzed, and confused. Huh. Yeah. Not really surprised right there. Well, I don't really want Appa to faint, but I'm not really sure who I could switch in this. Well, everybody's like mostly dead. Sparky, you're kind of my only hope. Honestly, it's weird. Yeah, time to target the Noivern. That was... I mean, Hurricane has a 70% chance to hit, and Zap Cannon has a 50% chance to hit. And then that he got the... Really? Actually, does Hurricane have a better chance in the snow? Or in hail? I know that it goes up in rain, but I can never remember what it does in hail. Yeah, that was fine. Oh, the difficulties. And the slowness of hail battles are real. I think you're going to outspeed, so I'm going to go for the double KO here. Yes, you did outspeed. And got the KO. All right, excellent. So yeah, Appa got a world of hacks there. Ugh. Yeah, he still got the level up and lived. Oh. Okay. You can screech away there. That's fine, because now it's a 2-on-1. Yeah, so it does, I mean, even though it's short and kind of annoying, the hail makes it more difficult, I guess is the proper word here. But basically it just means that your Pokemon are going to be taking more damage than they normally take, meaning that even though this is rather short for a Victory Road, it's still going to test you like a Victory Road would. And Togedemaru is not something Sparky wants to fight, so this is going to be very strange. I'm switching in an Earthquake immune Pokemon who will get KO'd by the hail or by the Togedemaru if it attacks. Aww. Sorry, Brooke. I was trying to get the Earthquake off without hurting anybody. I thought the Togedemaru might go for, I don't know, an Iron Head or something? But cool final opponent for a rather frustrating but still interesting final route of the game. Well, final main sort of route of the game. They want an interview if we win the Pokemon League Challenge. And I always expect there to be like some kind of super trainer right here. But there isn't. There's just a nice Little road that goes from snow to immediate springtime. And heads for the final stadium. Well, the final gigantic city, which we'll be exploring next time. So thank you so much for watching, and next time, we're going to be heading into Winden. See you guys then.